Abuse of any kind is totally unacceptable. We think it may never happen to us or our loved ones. But what happens when it does? How do we address these issues so that we or our loved ones can move forward? Whether it's a child, a sibling, or yourself. So this is what we'll be exploring today. So, as you know, today we're speaking about the very pressing issue of abuse. And I'd like to relate it specifically around children. I'm not a health professional or a scholar, but I am from the Muslim persuasion. So I am speaking to you from the perspective of a Muslim who happens to be a life coach as well as an educator. In my opinion, in the Muslim community, perhaps it's true across other communities, but in the Muslim community, the issue of abuse is not addressed adequately. Although the issue is very rampant in schools, in religious institutions, at daycare facilities, within families and extended families. And I'm asking a couple of questions so that I hope you can think about it, ponder about it, and do some introspection yourself. Were you the victim of abuse as a child? If it were to happen to your child, do you have the skill set in your arsenal to deal with it? Have you dealt with your abuse? Do you feel that as a Muslim or somebody from a different religious persuasion, that it is addressed adequately within your religious institutions? The victim of abuse, especially a child, especially when they're young, don't have the words to express what's happened. They don't realize, they don't have the intellectual maturity to realize what's happened to them. And so an adult can very easily convince them to not reveal the truth. And that child may live with this trauma for the rest of their lives, or may think it's absolutely normal, but it would affect them in more ways than one. If your child came to you today and said that a teacher or an uncle or a pastor or a priest or an imam was abusing them, would you believe them? I feel that these things happen on a daily basis, but it's swept under the rug, at least from a Islamic perspective, a Muslim perspective, shall I say. It's not addressed. No, Sheikh so and so or Imam so and so could not have done that to you. Or Mr. so and so from the school, or Miss so and so, if it's a boy, could very well be, could never have done that to you. Isn't your imagination running wild? Are you sure? And a parent then, or guardian, doubts their own child. So, do we have the emotional maturity and the intellectual maturity to handle a situation like this? Are we equipping our children with the tools? Do we teach them about body safety? Who can touch you and who cannot? And what is inappropriate touch? So, these are just some thoughts that I thought I'd share with you. Please let me know what you think. Am I onto something? Or am I clutching onto straws? What do you think? What's your opinion? Is it something that you've given any thought to? Or are you perhaps in denial that it could never happen to one of your children? Be it male or female. Let me know what you have to think. Bye for now. Hi, this is Hashmat Khan from Hashmat Khan Coaching, where we help you explore pressing issues so that you can find clarity and direction. I'm also the author of this book, Transcending Your Now, Leveraging Your Reality, available on Amazon. If you'd like to work with us, you can find us at hashmatkhancoaching.com or mail us at hashmatkhancoaching1@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook at Hashmat Khan Coaching. Until we meet again, I wish you peace, passion, and prosperity.